The Land of Roar, Chapter 37. Rose takes Pickle out to sea, and we follow. The sight of the last girl disappearing behind the wave is seared onto my mind. My instinct tells me to go back, but I tell myself that the lost girls look after each other, and Stella wouldn't lose one of her girls. Right now, it's Grandad who needs me. "Phobastoba!" I shout. But I barely need to instruct Vlad. He's flying so fast that his nose almost brushes Pickle's tail. Ahead, Pickle starts to turn, rising up at the same time. I know what Rose is doing. She wants Pickle in a perfect position, ready for the dive towards the cave. "Can you see it?" calls Wyn. I scan the rocky cliff below the castle, looking for the entrance to the cave. But before I've even spotted it, Rose yells, "Phobawarward!" and commands Pickle to drive straight towards the cliff face. Vlad follows. At first I think we're heading towards sheer rock. Then I see a black opening, but more a crack than a cave. "Dive! Dive!" cries Rose, and the dragons throw back their wings as they shoot towards the crack. Wyn grabs my shoulder. "Arthur, I've got a bad feeling about this." My hands tighten on the spike. The air screams past me. Like Wyn, I can't quite believe this is going to work. The cave looks tiny, and the dragon's wings are so wide. We can't enter the cave head on, but if we tilt, we might make it. "I'm shutting my eyes," Wyn cries. "I can't watch." I can't shut my eyes. Even if we wanted to, we're going too fast to turn the dragons now, and Rose is already urging Pickle further and further over until his wing is pointing towards the sea. "Lobeft! Lobeft!" I press my leg into Vlad's neck. I'm not sure if I need to. Already he's started to turn. I squeeze my hands tight around the spike and Wyn clings on to me. This is it, I think, as the cliff looms up to meet us. This is it. With a cry, Pickle soars inside the cave. At the last second he throws out a ball of fire, and I have no choice but to fly Vlad straight into the flames. I shut my eyes and brace my body, prepared for anything. I feel burning flames brush over my skin, followed by blackness and then blissfully cool air. I open my eyes. "Wyn, we're in the cave!" My voice echoes in the darkness. "We did it! We did it!" Vlad roars, lighting up the tunnel, and I see that we're still flying over the sea. Ahead, Pickle is preparing to land next to the huge bulk of the Raven. "Vlad, slow bow, da bown!" I shout as we shoot past the Raven. Vlad pulls in his wings and stretches out his talons. "Can I look?" Wyn yells. "Not yet!" Vlad lands with a crash, sending me and Wyn tumbling to the rocky ground. Rose pulls us up. "Can you believe it?" Her whispered voice echoes around us. "We actually did it!" I look up. The Raven towers over us. The ship is tall and narrow, the perfect shape to slip in and out of the cave. She sways gently in her mooring, her ancient timbers creaking as waves lap against her side. Water drips and the cave is filled with the Raven's smell of tar and tanned leather. Finally, we're inside the crow's nest. We have to move fast. I half run towards the back of the cave and Rose follows. Even if Croaky didn't see us on the dragons, he'll know that the attack has got something to do with us. He's probably searching the castle right now. Wyn calls after us. "Do I have to stay here?" "Yes, we agreed," says Rose. "You have to look after the dragons. They're our getaway vehicles." "But why me?" Wyn stares back at the Raven. "That thing gives me the creeps." The ship's sails are down, but there's still something chilling about the way the oily leather ripples in the breeze, like she's a sleeping creature waiting to spring into life. We've never seen the Raven like this, inside the crow's nest. "It's a boat," I say. That's all. She just looks menacing. Wyn nods, then runs over and pulls us to him. Be careful. I want to see 3 of you coming back, not 2. And definitely not 0. It isn't like Wyn to be so worried, but I understand. This place feels rotten. Even the dragons look unsettled. They're pacing the flat rock, deep growls rumbling inside them and smoke seeping from their mouths. We will, I say. Then we wriggle from his arms and run towards a wide stone staircase. It's lit by flickering torches, and as we go up, taking the stairs 2 at a time, our long shadows dance along the wall. Don't let those dragons go anywhere, Rose calls back. Then we turn a corner and we're on our own in the crow's nest.